Grow together, gather together. That's the motto here at Aziz Farms. Here they share their family farm with the community and aim to shine a positive light on farming.
We're in Thermal, California, and we're an educational farm. We are the Packhouse at Aziz Farms. We are new to row crops, but we have a history of farming about 40 years in dates. When we bought this property about 5 years ago, my husband Mark and I decided that we would marry our two careers. He is in agriculture and I am an educator. And we decided that we were going to build out a space where students and community members could come and learn about our vast agriculture area here in the Coachella Valley, really understand how their food is grown, really get to know the people who are in this industry and appreciate what ends up on their plate.
We have a very specific educational initiative and focus, along with growing for specific chefs and restaurants. And then the way we grow here is really unique as well. We take a regenerative approach on our farming, where we use zero chemicals here on our property. So we don't use any fertilizers, we don't use any herbicides or any pesticides. Instead, we've kind of taken an approach where we're creating our own ecosystem. You wanna try it? It actually tastes good.
I can eat this?
Yeah.
Like the petals?
Yeah, the petals.
Like I'm supposed to bite it?
The inside, the whole thing, yeah. You'd be surprised. It's got kind of an interesting nutty flavor to it.
I'm eating a flower. That's my second bite.
I mean, people are always shocked at some of the things that are grown out here in the Coachella Valley. What we focus on is ways to grow a multitude of crops on our farm and kind of rotate different crops in and out. It actually helps with a lot of the production, which is unique, and it increases our yields and our production. So we're growing everything from herbs and lettuces to tomatoes and eggplants and cucumbers and squash and so on and so forth.
And many of the area's local chefs benefit from their unique bounty.
I used to be a chef, so I have a unique ability to kind of talk the talk and understand some of the things that they need. And one of the things that the chefs really appreciate about what it is that we do here is A, we can be a one-stop shop for them because we grow so many different things. And B, when we're focused a little bit more on some of the heirloom items, they're unique. A lot of times they have unique coloring to them. For example, we grow a romaine lettuce that has some cool variegation. It's got like a red variegation that goes through it. I would say one of the other things that I'm really proud of is the best restaurants here in the Coachella Valley use our produce that we grow here. And the school districts here a lot of times will get that same produce.
It's a full circle moment, giving this family farm a chance to practice their education initiatives.
Instead of using pesticides, we bring in beneficial insects here at our farm. And one of the insects that we bring in are ladybugs. So when you talk to the kids about ladybugs and you tell them that they're apex predators and they're no different than a shark or a lion, right? It's really cool to see their reaction. Some of them are just completely mortified and are very sad about that, where some of them are like, oh, that's my new favorite insect. We grow a particular type of carrot here. It's called an atlas or globe carrot, and having the kids pull that from the ground and then having the opportunity to explain to them that sometimes those carrots that they get at school that are called baby carrots aren't really baby carrots. They're giant carrots that have been cut down into that shape. And then seeing them actually taste a fresh carrot, sometimes for the first time, right out of the ground, and understanding that you don't necessarily have to peel the carrot to eat it, right? And also understanding that those green tops on top of the carrot are edible as well. That's all, every single time, that's just one of the coolest reactions that we get.
Kids to know that this stuff is available. We want them to be excited about it and we want them to ask for it. I grew up in this community and I didn't know this stuff was out here until I met and married Mark. So it's been really cool to be able to introduce this concept and this idea of farm fresh and agriculture industry here in the Coachella Valley to students way younger than I ever got to learn about it.
What we love and what I love about what we do here is that we have an opportunity to feed people. A lot of people don't realize only 1% of the United States are farmers. That means 1% of us grows the food for everybody else. I have an interesting connection with that because I understand what the end result's going to look like. And I've seen that kind of visceral reaction that people have when they have a chance to interact with their food at a restaurant. And that same reaction happens when they have a chance to interact with their food here at a farm.